Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor More, and I'm outside a house flip we recently bought that has had lots of tenant issues, and it's really, really windy, so I'm doing a voiceover now. But these tenants were inherited, they never paid rent, and they've just been very annoying ever since then. I made some mistakes with this property and the tenants, but they've been back a few times, even though we thought they moved out, and just are doing multiple things to just bug me on purpose. And we'll talk about all of that here coming up soon. Okay, so the latest in the drama. That screen door is slightly ripped up. I had to do that because the tenants locked the screen from the inside and left out the back and locked that door, so I couldn't get in the last time they came here. So how did that all come about? Lock the wind out. So we bought this house with tenants in it, and they never paid rent the whole time. We couldn't get a hold of them, couldn't contact them, and there's a garage that's rented to someone else out back. They talked to us about paying rent. I said, hey, do you know if the tenants are still there? Have you heard anything? And they said, well, we saw a U-Haul recently. They actually live right behind the house and rent the garage, and we think they're gone. So I came by here. The back door is open, couldn't see in any of the windows, and I peeked in one small tiny crack in a window. Looked like it was vacant, so I came in and all their stuff was gone except for the trash you see here. So we tried to call them again, couldn't get a hold of them, and we rekeyed it. Well, the same day we rekeyed it, or the day after, they call us all mad saying that we locked them out of their house, they couldn't get in, they couldn't move their stuff, and it turns out they were moving out, they just weren't done. And so they said, we need to be in by 4 today to move the rest of our stuff. We said, cool. We'll try and have someone come over there to let you in. And they said, oh, don't worry about it. We actually got in a window. It was unlocked. So we're like, okay. So they got in the house and said they get all our stuff out that day. We said, great. So we came back to the house. Looked like they had gotten a few things, hardly anything. And we locked it up. I made sure all the windows were locked. But everything was way messier. Like, I don't remember all this stuff thrown out in the hall like that. I don't remember the kitchen having table moved out there. And it just looked like they just made a total mess moving a few things out. But I did notice a few things were gone, like some pictures up here and some other stuff. And I have videos of all of that from when we first saw the property. And so we locked it up, and then they call us like a day later and say, hey, why'd you lock it? We're still moving out. We're like, well, you told us you just needed the day, you'd be gone. Like, no, we still have more stuff. So I was an idiot, fully admit that. And they're like, we need to be there by 3:30. We're calling the cops, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, that seems weird you'd call the cops. But turns out they thought we'd stolen a bunch of their stuff. More on that soon. So I was dumb and gave them the code to the lockbox and said, go get your stuff, get out of there. Just kind of wanted to be done, but I was being kind of lazy by doing that. And so we didn't hear from them. The next day I came over here, checked things out, make sure it's locked, all that. And the key was out of the lockbox. They took the key, didn't put it back, and we're gone. Oh, that window just shut on its own. That's always cool. And so we tried to call them, couldn't get a hold of them. Same thing. And so eventually they called us back again, but you can see this door does lock here at the back of the house, but this porch is wide open. It was kind of crazy. Now, this is also kind of crazy. I saw this the last time I was here. This is just full of Pediasure. Like boxes and boxes of unopened Pediasure, which is very strange and weird. And to be honest, I don't even really know what Pediasure is. But more boxes down there, if you can see them, and lots of junk out here. So, after being dumb and lockbox code, we checked them for a few days, and then they left a message at my office. So luckily, we had other keys. So I didn't put all my keys in the lockbox. I had an extra set. We always get an extra set of keys when we rekey the property. And so I could still get in the house, and I got in the house. We're still trying to get a hold of them. And then they left a message on my answering machine at the office saying, we were just in the property again and we're moving our stuff out. This is like, a week or two after they said they'd be done. And you guys broke in and stole all our stuff and stole my kids' stuff and stole all our things, and we're calling the cops, and we can't believe what kind of shady company you are, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh my gosh. That window's obviously broken. So I wasn't real happy about that because we've been very lenient with them, tried to help them out, tried to give them access to all the stuff, and they're just being complete jerks about it. So I called her back, and me personally, yeah, not my staff, but me, and she didn't answer, but I left her a message just saying, hey, I have videos of the house. The first time we found it, with all the windows unlocked, the back door unlocked, your stuff here. I have a video the next time I went there with all the stuff rearranged, messed up, stuff gone. They claimed a TV was stolen, but that TV was not here the first time I came in. I'm pretty sure. I'll go look and see. But I told them, hey, if you want to call the cops, call the cops. But if someone broke in, it's because you left all the doors and windows open, not because we took it. I think they had more clothes, kids' clothes in there too, but those are gone now. So, did they take them? Who knows? So after that, they stopped accusing us of stuff, told them I had videos, and then eventually they said, yeah, we'll be out this next weekend, and we'll drop the keys off at your office. Of course, they never called, never dropped the keys off, just haven't heard anything, so we came back, rekeyed it again, so it's rekeyed, and yeah, they've had more than enough chances to get whatever they need, what stuff they want, and yeah, I think this is full of clothes too, if I remember. So they did get some stuff, but obviously not everything. But if they've had weeks to get all their stuff and said they'd gotten it multiple times and just won't respond to us or call us back. So that's on them if they still have more things to get. You can see lots of stuff left all over. But they definitely have grabbed a few more things. So hopefully the drama with this property is over. It's got kind of 4 bedrooms up here, 1 on the main floor, 1 bathroom up here, 1 on the main floor, and then an unfinished basement I showed in the first video as well too. And then this could be, this could be a single family or a college rental. Now the downfall is it's on a very busy road. 4-lane road, as you can see. Usually we don't like to buy properties on a road like that, but because it's a college rental, it won't hurt as much as it could other properties. And that is the college, University of Northern Colorado, right across the street, right there. So it's a fantastic location for a college rental. I've already had a couple people, including one of the agents in our office, say they have buyers who want this place. We paid about $297 for it from a wholesaler. It's probably worth in the 4 range, cleaned up and in decent shape. And besides the drama with the tenant, it really doesn't need that much. Some paint, cleanup, maybe some new flooring. The roof is newer. The HVAC is newer. A lot of the windows are either newer or still in okay shape. You've got some of these older windows, but they're not broken or destroyed. So really, it won't take much at all. We just have to clean it up now, get it on the market, and then go from there. All right, so that is the property, the update on the craziness. You can see the wind blowing like crazy out there again. So hopefully the next video we have of this is either talking about how it sold right away without us doing a whole lot, or it will show it being painted and fixed up with some new flooring and cleaned up, and you can see what it looks like at that point. All right, thanks for watching. Love the comments, love the shares, love the support. Keep those coming, love the likes. We'll be back with much more here coming up soon.